You don't need to drop hundreds of dollars to have clear skin. This is what my skin looked like for years. After trying everything you can possibly think of, I finally learned what works for my acne-prone skin. Before I start this video, I just wanted to say that I know my skin is not perfect. I still have acne scarring, but I've come a long way, and as you can see, my skin is so much clearer than it used to be, and I don't have a single bit of active acne. I have not for a while. I'm not on birth control. I'm not on any supplements or anything like that. So if you want to know my tips and tricks, keep on watching. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to understand your skin, build smart habits, and not self-sabotage by making very avoidable mistakes without spending your entire paycheck at Sephora. Is your skin oily, dry, or combination? Is your acne hormonal, fungal, or cystic? These are things you need to know. I hate to break it to you, but if you have acne, you do have sensitive skin, or your skin has been sensitized by some product, meaning you have to treat it as sensitive skin for the time being. And that just means that your skin is very reactive right now, whether that be to harsh products or using too many actives at once. Sensitive skin is not the time to overdo it with skincare. Over-exfoliating, scrubbing too hard, or trying 5 new products at once are all going to fast track you to making your acne worse. You might be asking, how do I know what kind of acne I have? As a general rule of thumb, if your skin is red, sensitive to the touch, or you have a bunch of small bumps, it's probably reacting to some product. If your acne isn't as painful, but you notice that it's happening cyclically, or it's been there for a long time without any changes, it's probably hormonal. And if your acne is cystic, then you probably need something that's stronger than what's over the counter, so I would 100% recommend going to see a dermatologist if that is your acne type. But regardless of the type of acne you have, I'm still going to be giving tips that are useful to everybody. Imagine if you scraped your knee and then you started scrubbing it with sugar and walnut shells and pouring 5 different acids over it. Same logic applies here. So please be gentle with your skin. Think of your skin as a baby skin that has like a little boo-boo on it. Like, be gentle with it. Your goal here is to not scrub your acne away. You need to soothe it away. You need to heal your skin because that's what it needs right now. Your moisture barrier is basically the shield, the layer over your skin that keeps your skin protected, hydrated, and unbothered. And if that barrier is damaged, your skin is basically going to open its doors for more acne, irritation, redness, all the stuff that you don't want. So if this is you, the key here is to stop stripping your skin, whether that's with an overly harsh cleanser that leaves your skin feeling squeaky clean. It should not feel that way. That just means that the cleanser was way too harsh and stripping on your skin. The next biggest mistake that I see people making is just exfoliating way too often and using way too many actives. If your skin is reacting like this, first step is stop using any exfoliating products. So whether that's like salicylic acid, glycolic acid, whatever the hell it is, stop it. If your skin is irritated right now, I would remove actives altogether, but if you're just struggling with normal acne and your skin isn't over the top sensitive, go in with products that 1 are fragrance free, but 2 have a lower concentration of actives. Like, you know that 30% red exfoliator from The Ordinary? Don't go anywhere near that, like seriously. I used to think that when it came to skincare, I needed to go for the higher concentrations because that would mean it's more effective and it would actually get rid of my acne, but no. That is not the case at all. It's so much better to go for a product that has a lower concentration, that's more gentle on your skin, and use it for longer, and that will actually get rid of your acne for the long term rather than something that is just way too concentrated, way too harsh on your skin. It's gonna break you out more and you're gonna be wondering what the hell went wrong. Another main thing is just don't use so many products. Like, you do not need a 10-step skincare routine. You probably don't even need like a 6-step skincare routine. Like, besides your cleanser, moisturizer, all of that, one treatment should be good enough. Moisturizer is not optional. Yes, even if your skin is oilier than a frying pan, you need moisturizer. But make sure you're applying your moisturizer properly to get the best benefits out of your moisturizer. So you want to start with damp skin. So after you're done washing your face, don't dry it completely. Or you can also keep a spray bottle in your bathroom, literally like a dollar store spray bottle, fill it with water, and then just mist your face a little bit after you wash your face if you want to feel a little more luxurious. This is a little more optional, but I would recommend it if your skin is very oily or very dry. Go in with a hyaluronic acid serum at the step when your skin is a little bit more damp, and then you want to go in with your moisturizer now. Essentially, if your skin still feels tight after moisturizing, it's a sign that it's not moisturized enough. If that's still not enough, look into getting a better moisturizer because that moisturizer is just not doing its job. My oily skin girlies, your holy grail ingredient is niacinamide. It's just such an amazing ingredient because not only does it help with your acne scarring, your overall skin health, it's also amazing at managing your oil. However, if you have a lot of active acne right now, I would avoid those high 10% serums. There are a lot of amazing niacinamide serums on the market that do lower than 10%. Go for the serums that have like a 2% niacinamide or a 5% max, I would say. You don't need higher than that. If you use that every day, you're gonna get the effects of the niacinamide. You don't need to go for the 10%. I know that having oily skin is super annoying, but let me just ease your worries a little bit. It's been proven that people with oily skin actually age slower. So as annoying as it is to deal with now, you're gonna be thankful in 20 years. For my dry skin girlies, hyaluronic acid is your best friend. It's gonna moisturize your skin 10 times better. Basically, hyaluronic acid sticks to water and then that sticks to the occlusive moisturizer. If you want to clear up acne scarring, vitamin C is super good for that. Make sure you get a good vitamin C serum that comes in a bottle that's opaque. If you're getting one that's in a transparent bottle, you already know it's gonna be ineffective in a week. Like, this is actually really important. Get a quality vitamin C because there's a lot of low quality ones. For all the products that I recommend, I'm gonna link some affordable options in the description box down below so you don't have to worry. I got you with the product recommendations. Completely unsponsored, by the way. When you use vitamin C, just don't pair it with other acids at the same time. Like if you're using vitamin C one night, just alternate your products. As I'm sure you already know, the girlies are not using physical scrubs anymore. Let's leave the physical exfoliants for your body where your skin can actually handle it. Going for a 2% BHA or salicylic acid is my #1 recommendation for acne. Just make sure you're not overusing it. See what your skin can handle because everyone's skin is different. I would start out with twice a week, and if you can handle more, increase it, but you can absolutely damage your skin barrier even with a 2% BHA. That's what happened to me when I overused it, so just be very careful when using any acids. Thank you to Printify for sponsoring this portion of today's video. If you've ever dreamed about starting your own business, whether that's your own skincare line, your own clothing line, or even just your own merch, you need to check out Printify. Printify is a super easy, risk-free way to start your own business without having to worry about inventory or looking for a distributor. And you don't have to worry about any upfront costs as well of starting a business, which can be the biggest barrier for a lot of people. They've got over 900 customizable products on their website, and this includes an entire beauty and skincare section. Yeah, you can actually sell your own skincare products with your own branding, and Printify makes this super easy for you to get started. Printify handles all of the production and shipping for you so you can focus on just designing your own brand, your logo, whatever it is. You don't have to worry about packing any orders, so there's no stress there at all. And if you want to sell on platforms such as Etsy, Amazon, Shopify, or TikTok Shop, Printify integrates them seamlessly for you. They also offer affordable pricing, and if you join Printify Premium, you can get up to 20% off your entire catalog. So if you've been thinking about starting your own business or just wanting to dip your toes in the e-commerce world, I'll leave a link for Printify in the description box down below and feel free to check them out. Girl, if you're not using a sunscreen every day in 2025, what are you doing? We're not even gonna talk about the anti-aging benefits because you already know that, okay? Everybody preaches sunscreen for anti-aging, whatever. I'm talking about your acne, and UV exposure actually makes your acne so much worse. It prolongs the healing of your acne and it worsens your acne scars. So wear your sunscreen. If you feel like sunscreen breaks you out, I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. No, it doesn't. You're simply using a bad sunscreen. And there are so many good, amazing, non-pore clogging, acne-safe sunscreens out there. You just have no excuse, girl. I can think of 5 sunscreens off the top of my head that are amazing for acne, amazing for dry skin, oily skin, whatever the hell it is. I will list them right now. My all-time favorite is the Round Lab Birch Juice Sunscreen. The Isntree Hyaluronic Acid, amazing, amazing. Can Make Mermaid Skin Gel. If you're in Canada, Garnier Ultra Light is really good, and it's at Shoppers Drug Mart. It's at the drugstore. Supergoop makes a really easy to use lightweight one as well. That one's a little more expensive, so if you want affordable, you honestly might just have to go for Asian Beauty. I know that some of y'all don't want to go through the hassle of ordering online, but if you want a good sunscreen without spending $50, that's your best bet. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. The Western sunscreen market just needs to catch up faster because the only good ones are expensive as hell, except for that Garnier Ultralight, but I don't even think they sell that in the States. So if you're in the States, go for it. Go for the Korean sunscreens. I'm gonna also link in my description box my Yes Style. I think if you spend over $60, it's free delivery. So what I do is I will literally just stock up on sunscreen so I don't have to order it so often. So I will literally buy like 4 sunscreens for $60, and then I don't need to buy sunscreen for like so long after. So it's really saving you money in the long run. Double cleansing is so crucial, especially if you wear sunscreen or makeup, but not all oil cleansers are created equal. Trust me, I have experienced some not nice oil cleansers. And it's really important to choose a good one because a bad oil cleanser can clog your pores and break you out even more, okay? I will again link my favorites in the description box. Not to drag any brand through the mud, but I will tell you one that I do not like, and that is the Oat Balm Cleanser from the Inkey List. It is so greasy, it will not wash up properly. How you can tell if an oil cleanser is good is after you're done rinsing off your oil cleanser, you shouldn't feel like you even need to go in with a second cleanse because it should rinse off so clean on its own. You are gonna go in with a second cleanse, but you shouldn't feel like you need to, if you get what I'm saying. There are so many amazing oil cleansers out there that rinse off so clean, so effortlessly. You don't have to scrub, you don't have to put in any like rigorous like whatever. I have literally forgotten to go in with my water cleanse because it rinsed off so clean, which I wouldn't recommend, but I didn't break out because the oil cleanser was just that good. So after you're done oil cleansing, you go in with a water-based cleanser and make sure the water-based cleanser is not too harsh like I mentioned before. Make sure it's a gentle one, not one that is so stripping that it's leaving your skin feeling so dry and like that tight, squeaky clean feeling. You don't want that. I am not your doctor, so I cannot tell you if your diet is the sole cause of your acne, but diet definitely plays a supporting role. So right now I'm going to tell you 2 main things to keep in check, to monitor, to make sure that you're not triggering or worsening your acne. Number 1 is sugar. This is what I feel like is the main culprit when it comes to my acne. If I'm eating way too much sugar, I 100% feel like I break out more. If you don't know, women are not supposed to eat more than 25 grams of added sugar a day, and 1 Starbucks drink is like 45 grams of sugar. So if you're drinking a Starbucks drink every single day, you might know what's the cause of your acne now. So 100% monitor your sugar levels. If you're eating a sweet treat, I would say like stick to 1 per day. If you're like, I already had a piece of cake today, like don't also drink a Coke with it. Like, you know what I mean? Just be mindful, be aware, and, you know, just manage it. The second thing to really look out for is your sodium intake. Like, when I was out all the time and eating, like, buldak and shin ramen every single day, I was breaking out so much more than now when I'm eating more of a clean and home-cooked diet, because when you get takeout, even if it's, like, a healthier takeout place like Chipotle, like, I would still be breaking out a lot because takeout places just always have more sodium than the food you're cooking at home. So just try to eat home cooked as much as you possibly can, or at least just monitor the sodium levels, like when you're reading nutrition labels and all of that. This one is super hard for me because originally I was like, oh, I can't eat sugar? Okay, let me just double up on the salty food then, because I am just such a foodie. Again, this doesn't mean don't treat yourself. You know, I treat myself a good amount still. I would say if you're eating clean and eating well at least 80% of the time, then you're good. We all know that sleep is important, yet so many of us still neglect our sleep, myself included, but it affects your skin so much. And I'm constantly reminded of this every time I go a period of time where I just get really crappy sleep. I used to break out like crazy during exam season in university, not because of stress alone, but because I was staying up super late to study and only getting like 6 hours of sleep every night, and that is not enough sleep. This is really bad for you. Please excuse the lighting. This is really bad for you not only because your skin needs sleep to regenerate itself, but when you don't sleep, it actually spikes your cortisol, and that basically causes your hormones to kind of go bonkers, and it's gonna in turn produce more oil. Also, stop comparing your sleep to your boyfriend or any other man in your life, honestly, because it's been proven that women need more sleep than men, and also everybody's bodies are just different. Like for me, I know that I can't function if I don't get 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night, versus my boyfriend can survive perfectly fine off just 7 hours of sleep, but that is not enough for me. Listen to your body. Like if you feel like you're tired every day, even though you're sleeping 7 hours, then that's not enough for you. Like you need to sleep more. Just listen to your body and you'll know. In conclusion, clear skin does not require a huge budget, okay? But it does require good habits and knowing what is good for you, what is good for your skin, and sticking to a clean, good skincare routine that actually works for you. I hope I gave you guys some helpful tips on how to actually tell what kind of skin you have. If your skin is irritated, do not be overloading that shit with harsh products, harsh actives. If you know your skin can handle it, still be wary, because acne still means your skin is sensitive at least to a certain degree. And make sure you're following all of those tips and tricks that I've given you. And again, any products, all the product categories and products that I really love and recommend are all going to be linked in the description box down below. Nothing is sponsored here, so it's all my genuine advice. And yeah, I'm not wearing any makeup on my skin right now, and my skin has come a long ass way, because I used to have acne for like, not even kidding, like 10 years. I'm 24 right now, and I literally had acne since I was 12. And like the only time it went away was when I was on birth control, and then I went off birth control because I started hearing about how birth control is very under-researched and bad for women. So when I went off birth control, my skin broke out like crazy again because I was taking it in the first place for my acne, and then I really just had to manage all of these things to finally clear my skin. Even though I'm on 0 birth control, I'm not taking any supplements even, and I recently got a blood test to see if I was deficient in anything, to see if I needed to take supplements, which I don't, honestly. I just need to eat less sugar. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!